From News Channel 15, you're watching News Channel 15 Tonight with Kyle Peach. This is News Channel 15 Tonight.
Hi, good evening, and welcome into News Channel 15. I'm Eli Grimes. Let's take a look at tonight's news. Beginning with area court news, several individuals appeared in Wayne County Circuit Court on Tuesday, resulting in a series of guilty pleas and sentencing decisions. Dorothy Brown, age 41 of Fairfield, pled guilty to unlawful possession of drug paraphernalia. She was sentenced to 1 year of conditional discharge and ordered to pay court costs. Christopher Brinkmeyer, 52 of Benton, pled guilty to aggravated home repair fraud. He received 24 months of probation, must pay restitution to the victim, and complete 30 hours of community service. Brinkmeyer was also given credit for 5 days served in the Wayne County Jail. His Wayne County probation will run concurrently with an existing case in Effingham County. He was also ordered to pay court costs. Dakota Withrow, 34 of Sims, pled guilty to driving under the influence. He was sentenced to 1 year of reporting court supervision, given credit for 1 day served in the Wayne County Jail, and ordered to pay court costs. Joshua Vaughn, age 38 of Fairfield, pled guilty to unlawful possession of meth. Vaughn was sentenced to 2 years of probation, given credit for 3 days served in the Wayne County Jail, and was also ordered to pay court costs. Haley R. Withrow, age 20 of Fairfield, admitted to violating a prior court supervision order on a child endangerment charge. She was resentenced to 1 year of conditional discharge and ordered to pay court costs. Moving on to area arrest reports, WFIW says that in coordinated operations on Tuesday, local law enforcement agencies arrested 2 Fairfield men, Jamie L. Vaughn and Marshall L. Garrison, on multiple charges, including serious drug and firearm offenses. At approximately 1:28 a.m., Wayne County Sheriff's deputies began investigating an incident involving Jamie L. Vaughn, 53 of Fairfield, and 2 female victims. According to reports, Vaughn became paranoid about law enforcement, allegedly padlocking himself and 1 female inside of a camper. A second woman was able to cut the lock and free the victim. Both women told authorities that Vaughn was armed with a handgun and forced them into his vehicle, where he drove recklessly and repeatedly threatened to shoot them. Vaughn reportedly believed law enforcement was following him. At one point, he stopped in a rural area to urinate, took the victims' phones, and threw them into a nearby field. Seizing the moment, the victims escaped by driving away in his vehicle and immediately contacted the Wayne County Sheriff's Office. Their account was corroborated by a third-party witness and a neighbor. A search was conducted, but Vaughn was not located at that time. Later that morning, around 11:36 a.m., the Wayne County Sheriff's Office, Fairfield Police Department, and United States Marshals Service launched an operation to arrest Vaughn at a Fairfield residence. He was taken into custody without incident on a Jefferson County warrant, along with several new charges. During the arrest, deputies found approximately 34 grams of meth in Vaughn's possession. Vaughn was transported to the Wayne County Jail and is being held pending a detention hearing. He faces the following preliminary charges: aggravated assault, offense based on use of a firearm device or motor vehicle, aggravated kidnapping, aggravated unlawful restraint, armed violence, unlawful use or possession of weapon by a felon, possession with intent to deliver methamphetamine. Following Vaughn's arrest, the agencies conducted a second operation at another residence in Fairfield, where they located Marshall L. Garrison, age 40 of Fairfield. Garrison was wanted on 2 Wayne County warrants related to methamphetamine offenses. During his arrest, officers discovered Garrison was also in possession of meth, resulting in an additional charge. Garrison was also taken to the Wayne County Jail, where he too awaits a detention hearing. Both of those cases remain under investigation. On Tuesday, the Carmi police arrested 2 male individuals during a traffic stop. WRUL says Jedediah Locher received a charge of possession of cannabis in a motor vehicle and was released and given a notice to appear citation. Locher was also cited for operation of a motor vehicle with suspended registration. The passenger, Bobby Merrill Jr., was taken into custody and will remain there until he can see a judge for several serious charges. These include possession of methamphetamine, unlawful use of property, 2 counts of possession of a controlled substance, possession of drug paraphernalia, and possession of cannabis in a motor vehicle. WRUL also reports these arrests and/or detainments. A Carmike woman violated her probation on June 23rd and was arrested by a White County Sheriff's deputy at the White County Probation Office. According to the affidavit, Katie Grant admitted to using drugs to the officers. Grant will be detained at the White County Jail until a bed becomes available at an inpatient drug rehabilitation facility. A pretrial is scheduled for Grant for July 9th at 9 a.m. A dispute was reported to the White County Sheriff's Office on June 29th regarding a residence in Norris City. Mary and William Lee were in a heated argument when Mary informed officers that she tried to block William from leaving his vehicle. When officers saw William with blood on his lips, they asked him what happened. He stated that things between them got, quote, a little bit, quote, physical. Mary then showed police that she had marks on her legs from William pushing her. With both of them hurt by the other, neither signed a complaint. Unfortunately for Mary, officers advised her that since she blocked William from leaving and punched him, causing injury, she will be placed under arrest for domestic battery and disorderly conduct. Mary Lee was transported to the White County Jail and released on Monday, when an arraignment was scheduled for Mary on August 18th at 9:30 a.m. And finally, the Illinois Department of Transportation, or IDOT rather, Illinois State Police and local law enforcement agencies are issuing a clear warning ahead of the Independence Day holiday. If you're impaired by alcohol, cannabis, or any other substance and get behind the wheel, you will face serious consequences. As part of the Drive Sober or Get Pulled Over campaign, law enforcement will show zero tolerance for impaired driving through July 7th. That initiative is supported by federal highway safety funds and coincides with IDOT's broader media campaign, It's Not a Game. Provisional data from IDOT highlights the dangers of the holiday weekend. During last year's Independence Day period, from 6 p.m. on July 3rd to 11:59 p.m. on July 7th, Illinois recorded 17 fatal crashes that claimed 21 lives. 3 of those crashes involved alcohol-impaired drivers, resulting in 5 deaths. In addition to targeting impaired drivers, police will be actively enforcing seatbelt usage, speed limits, and other traffic laws. Officials stress that wearing a seatbelt is not only mandatory under Illinois law, but also the most effective way to protect yourself against impaired drivers. As you celebrate the holiday, law enforcement urges all motorists to buckle up, stay sober, and also stay safe. That's a look at your news. Stick around, I've got your weather forecast coming up next, and I will also be back to talk MLB All-Star selections in sports. Stay with us.
Life doesn't slow down for busy families. From early practices to late night games, every moment matters. That's why First National Bank offers online tools to fit into your schedule no matter how hectic it gets. From mobile banking to quick check deposits, First National Bank makes it easy to keep up with life and stay on top of your finances. No matter the schedule, First National Bank keeps you in the game.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
At Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center, we believe that sometimes a helping hand is all it takes for seniors to get their lives back on track. Our dedicated team of healthcare professionals are here to offer guidance and support, helping navigate the unique health and lifestyle concerns faced by seniors. Whether dealing with feelings of anxiety, loneliness, or unresolved grief, struggling with changes in mood or concentration, or coping with health-related challenges, we're here for you. Call Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center at 618-263-9116.
Illinois lawmakers are back in Springfield to finalize a new budget for the coming fiscal year as the General Assembly winds down its spring session. Join Illinois lawmakers and the Capital News Illinois team of veteran State House reporters with weekly on-the-scene coverage through adjournment at the end of May. Illinois lawmakers, now a public service of Capital News Illinois.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at your forecast one last time before the holiday weekend. Starting with your radar, let's put that in motion beginning at just about 8:30 this morning. nothing to speak of in our region. And again, that will continue to be the story until about Sunday afternoon into Sunday night. So we move forward into our almanac for today. We saw a high of 90 degrees, 69 the low. Exactly both are normal for high and low for this time of year. No precip to speak of, and your record there on the screen at 103 and 50 respectively. As we move into your forecast, let's put that forecast map in motion. Again, no precipitation or thunderstorms to really speak of again until about Sunday at the earliest. The best chance for any weather activity, really just increasing and decreasing cloud coverage with that heat to continue throughout the weekend. As we move into your lows tonight into Friday morning for the 4th of July, lows mostly in the low 70s, with the hotspot being in Olney at 72 degrees, but most of our region in that 70 to 71 area. Highs on Friday for the 4th of July going to be mostly in the 92 to 93 degree range, 93 in Mount Carmel and Carmi, 92 most everywhere else, Fairfield, Albion, McLeansboro. Lows on Friday night into Saturday morning, again, just at that 70 degree mark, 71 for most of our viewing area. And on Saturday, the heat continues, 95 degrees potentially in Mount Carmel, and 94, 93, and 92 in most of our viewing region. As we move forward into your extended forecast, again on the 4th of July, 93 degrees is expected with a low of 71, and into the weekend, 94 for both Saturday and Sunday. Temperatures come down just slightly on Monday, and again, those thunderstorm and shower chances, start on Sunday and last throughout most of next work week, but those again are just chances of that thunderstorm activity. That's a look at your forecast. Enjoy that 4th of July holiday weekend. Sports is next. Stay with us.
Get employee pricing at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a new 2025 Jeep Wrangler with payments as low as $390 per month and a 2025 Jeep Compass as low as $369 a month. Come in today or go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
811, if you're not familiar with that, it's a Julie program in the state of Illinois. It's actually nationwide, but that's a free service. The utilities take care of that. Customer wanting to dig or plant flowers or fence posts or something like that, call that service, give us 2 business days, that's the law, 2 business days notice. We'll come out and we'll locate all the underground utilities in your area and make sure that you know where you're able to dig and you can dig safely, and we're protected and you're protected that way.
Hi, my name is Rylan Robb. I am from Albion, Illinois, and I am a radio TV major here at Wabash Valley College. From broadcasting all sorts of sports games to producing my own TV show and radio show, the hands-on experience is as much as you want to do with it. In terms of the program itself, I think it's really special. It's really like almost a little family in a way, and it's really been really nice being able to experience the things I have with people that genuinely appreciate it with me.
Welcome back. A quick look at sports now. Only 2 members of the NL Central were selected as starters for the annual MLB All-Star game, both members of the Chicago Cubs. Both Kyle Tucker and Pete Crow Armstrong will be starters in the outfield for the National League. The Cubs have cooled a bit in recent weeks, but their hot start clearly boosted everyone's profile, as they'll have 2 outfielders starting at the All-Star game for the first time since the year 2008. This year's All-Star game will take place on July 15th at Truist Park in the city of Atlanta. That's a look at sports and your newscast tonight. Thanks so much for everyone tuning in. From myself, Eli Grimes, and everyone here at News Channel 15. We won't see you tomorrow because of the 4th of July holiday, but we will have a special interview taking place on the air between 2 state senators interviewed by our Kyle Peach. Again, that's a look at your newscast tonight. Thanks so much for tuning in. Have a great 4th of July weekend.